Porgy, what the fuck are you doing, dog? Don't you know all the vultures are watching? Myself included, dog. But so Trip, dog, yeah, I'm gonna get into this little video. So everybody's all upset with George Lopez, right? You know, him not supporting Ralph Barbosa, right? Which most likely this fool's gonna surpass that fool anyways, but it's not even a surprise to me. You know, this is just the older generation. This is how the older mentality, I mean, is. You watch somebody could speak highly of somebody, right? And there's always gonna be somebody to be like, that fool ain't shit. Fuck that fool. He's a lame. He's a punk, and so on, right? So it's not a surprise to me that he did that. For one, he doesn't even fuck with his own family. Even though all his material is based off his family, he doesn't fuck with them, dog. He doesn't fuck with them, which is equivalent to Fluffy, the fucking comedian Fluffy. He uses Felipe Esparza in some of his jokes, right? You know, it's equivalent though. But that fool does not fuck with his family. George Lopez don't fuck with his family. And he's said it in interviews. He's said it in some of his comedy. Like I remember there was one where he's saying he's just waiting for his grandma to die, and the only reason why he's waiting for his grandmother to die, the only reason why he took care of his grandmother is because he promised his grandpa that he would take care of her. I guess she might have had dementia. I could be wrong, but she had dementia, right? So that's the only reason why that fool took care of her and shit, right? But yeah, he doesn't even support his own people. He doesn't. I mean, he doesn't support his own family. So why would he support his own gente, dog? You know, that fool is just like all about himself. You know what I mean? He says that, oh well, nobody supported him. Well, what the fuck? How do you figure, homie? How do you figure nobody supports you, dog? The only reason why you're breathing is because of the support of somebody else. Because of your wife. She supported you, my boy. She supported you, and your fans supported you, dog. And you know, I don't fuck with his shit. Like ever since the time when I remember that time, like I just said, that time that he only takes care of his grandma because he made a promise, so he just gave his grandpa his palabra, and that's why. But yeah, like your wife supports you, dog. That's the only reason why you're breathing to this day, is because of your wife, fool. And you're gonna continue to breathe until the day God decides to take you away. You know, which, yes, you know, you had a problem with your kidneys, and your wife put that shit in your body, homie. That's the only reason why you're living, because of the support of your wife, and she's still supporting you. But how do you show your appreciation? You go get some whore bags, and you know, fucking go, and that's how you repay her. Get it, go cheating on her with some fucking whore bags. Which Trip, I'm gonna tell you guys what happened, homie. Let me tell you guys what happened. Back in '09, I believe it was, in 2009, there was like this little service. And I'm not sure if the hyena's name is Tiffany or it was a website like called Tiffany. It was just like, you know, they used to advertise it, right? So he either orders her on the phone or whatever. I guess he must have been partying it up, you know, drinking pistols, whatever, boom, boom, pounding, right? Drinking pistols and fucking busting some hot rails, straight fucking liñazos like a motherfucker, just straight busting hot rails, you know. And those hot rails got him all fucking maniacos and shit, right? And he was looking all like spooked, like when he comes out on stage, you know, when he looks like all fucking wide-eyed and shit, like he just seen a ghost, like because he just busted some hot rails. Yeah, so that's what happened. He was on Mañaco. He hits up this fucking that little service. Send me some puta, send me some puta sucias and shit, whatever, homie. So all right, we'll shoot him to we'll shoot him to your momo and shit, right? So he was like, all right, cool. So they send some sluts over, but you know, this is one of those services where they have hyenas, guys, you know, transgenders and all that shit. Now let me get to it. So that's the reason why him and his wife divorced, because of that shit right there. Because they fucking they sent him over a transgender, and you know that's the only reason why his wife and him, you know, they got a divorce because of that shit. You know, it wasn't because he cheated on her with some whore bags. It was because he cheated on her with some whore bags that were transgenders, and that's why he supports transgenders. So you know what I mean? And trip out on this. trip out on this, fool. After all that battle happened, whatever, he fucking, his wife wanted him to, fucking, what is it, his wife wanted him to, get his, her kidney repoed from his body and shit. Which I don't blame her, dog. Which I don't blame her fucking, cause, you know, so like, you do her dirty like that, of course she's gonna want that shit, revenge, you know? You know, if any female would probably want their kidney back. Fuck it, fuck. The way they think is you could eat shit and die for all they give a fuck. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's a little bullshit. You know, like it's not a surprise to me. He don't support his gente when he doesn't even support his own family, dog. Fucking not a surprise at all.